Welcome viewers to this week's edition of the Footy Show. I don't know about anybody else, but I can certainly say from my own perspective, very comfortable to be back over here on the right hand side of the set rather than over on the left hand side. It was threw me a bit last week, of course.
Yeah, I'm comfortable anywhere, mate, but I'm glad you're happy.
Thanks, mate. And those of you viewers out there who are attentive will have picked up. We've got a special guest in the studio this week with us.
Absolutely.
Big welcome to Mitch Ede on debut.
Thanks, gents.
Yeah, good to have Mitch here. Mitch is the development coordinator down on the Mid-North Coast area, working out of Port Macquarie. Been with us, about six or so months now, Mitch?
Christmas, yeah.
Doing a great job down there, down south, and great to have him in the Coffs office today and making debut.
Yeah, it's almost like when you get off your probation, isn't it? You
Get to go on the Footy Show.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
Made the cut, the rose between two fawns.
Some
would say.
Well played.
Nice. We didn't even practice that, but very true, very true.
All right, so first cab off the rank this week, man, we've junior representative stuff for the North Coast Force.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Looking forward to the trials tomorrow night, Friday evening at Fitzroy Oval up in the north in Coffs Harbour, 5 till 6:30, and then down to Port on Monday.
Yeah, Weymouth Park. Be down there at the park on Monday night. 5 o'clock start down there, so it should be exciting. Some new faces in the coaching ranks,
Yourself?
including myself. Yeah.
Outstanding. So that's 13s, 15s, under 17s, and youth girls.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Which is fantastic. Lots of kids nominating, lots of kids keen to come back after the great experience last year, and a few new faces as well, which is great.
Yeah, and an extra expanded program this year with an extra set of matches out at Tamworth on the 9th of June. So, we want to give kids more opportunities to play rep footy. So, they're all really keen to get back into it. So,
Pack your blankets and your jackets for Tamworth.
absolutely, yeah. So we have had the call out for people to nominate, to register for the trials. If you haven't already registered, don't worry, it doesn't mean you miss out. We will have forms down there on the night, on both the Friday here in Coffs, Monday of next week down in Port. So don't let that be a barrier to trying out. Similarly, if there's some sort of issue you can't get to either of those sessions, let us know and we'll see if there's a way we can work around it. So make sure you get your hat in the ring for the North Coast Force.
Absolutely. Big weekend of senior footy, mate.
A lot of footy happening this weekend, more footy than we've had in one particular round in a very long time, I would say. So we've got Port hosting Sawtell down there in Port Macquarie, so 4 matches happening down there, plus a Masters game on the end of the day there.
So 5 games.
5 games down at Port Macquarie,
Wowee.
which will be fantastic, and then 3 games up at Grafton at Elm Oval. We might keep our powder just a little bit dry on what the third one is for now. We might just focus on Port v Sawtell. Everything moving forward half an hour, starting times moving forward half an hour on the day, just to make a little bit of room for the Masters guys. Obviously, can't finish too late, they've got to get home and get to bed early, being older blokes. So
The Masters at the end of the day, is it?
Masters at the end of the day, playing under lights.
Wowee.
Yeah, so should be good, but it's Port v Sawtell, obviously played twice already this year. Sawtell's won both, but both of those have been at Richo, which obviously means that Sawtell have been pretty much at full strength. Port maybe not quite so, but also I think both of those days have been pretty windy days down at Richo, and there's a real art to playing in the wind at Richo, so
There is.
Sawtell have had the advantage there, I guess. So
Yeah, should be good.
yeah, I'd say it should be a really cracking match. I'd say Port at full strength should really match up well with Sawtell.
That'd be good. And you've been helping Mel Hunt out with the female coaching, mate, and a couple of new talented players on the scene, is
Yeah, a
it?
couple of gems are being leashed out this weekend, so very exciting. Looking forward to seeing young Rabs, who's our local postie in Port, who's
nearly mowed you down the other week, didn't she?
she almost run me over to get. She was excited about playing footy to find out where the park was and what time. So looking forward to her coming out and wearing the Guernsey this week. Also, a couple of new faces in the squad for their first time. So.
Yeah, Ricky Pomeroy I saw. Very excited myself when I saw that transfer come through for Ricky. She played a couple of games last year and was fantastic, but family commitments and whatever else, she'd sort of given me the indication probably going to struggle to play this year, but obviously can't shake the bug. Feed her Richie, and she's putting the boots on and coming out and having a run.
Yeah, she's trained very well on Tuesday night and should be the same tonight again. I reckon she'll be out ready to get many touches.
And speaking of training well, you said Amy from Sydney
yeah,
trained
Amy,
well as well.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a bit of a speed about her, a bit of agility. Very hard to handle, I reckon, for the Sawtell girls. So I reckon she'll be quite a handy inclusion for Mel this week.
Sawtell have got a few out. Been a few finger injuries, apparently.
Yeah, so much so they've had to get someone to infiltrate a radiographer's place.
Very funny, HT. So yeah, look, should be a cracking game of footy down at Wayne Richards Park.
Yeah.
Great
day.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of good clashes.
Best of luck to both teams. And up at Grafton.
Yeah, and then as you say, Grafton. So they're hosting the Breakers. Grafton would have been disappointed last week not to get the chocolates against the Magpies, but did finish the game really well. Their two best performances this year have been at Elam Oval, so I guess they'll be looking to take momentum out of last quarter of last week and hopefully try and get the first win of the season. Breakers, 2 wins for the season, both against Grafton, so I'd say they'll be quietly confident going in.
Yeah, but the big news is that we've got a women's team donning the Tigers jumper for the first time, which is super exciting. So having a kick at 1:30 on Saturday at Elam Oval between the 17s and the seniors. So we're all looking forward to that. There's been a mountain of work going to getting those ladies coordinated and interested in playing. And it looks like it's going to come to fruition on Saturday, which is great.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic, as you say. And I think, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago, we did the Footy Show on location with V when we were coming back from Elam Oval there. And she's done a fantastic job, young Deanna. And obviously things have just kicked on beautifully from there. I think we had 12 at the first skills session, 10 at the second one, 5 of those ladies who were brand new. So there's 17 ladies straight off the bat. Most of them have now registered and are ready to go for Saturday. The Tigers have already got the strip ready to go, including the dash of pink. So it should be fantastic. First ever time.
Who's coaching them, mate? Anyone of quality?
Well, glad you ask. It doesn't get any bigger when you're talking footy in the region than one and only Mr. Footy, Luke Stanford, will be on the clipboard.
Sensational. I wonder how Mrs. Footy's going to go with that.
Could be, and I'll have to check my facts. I don't normally do this, but it could be the first ever instance of a husband and wife coach-captain combination.
Wow.
Possibly, if Liz gets the armband.
Yeah, I'm not sure Luke gets to tell Liz what to do very often, so it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out Saturday.
Absolutely. But no, that'll be a great day, and if you're in the Clarence and if you're interested in women's footy, whether you want to play or whether you just want to go down and have a look, and there will be 2 further games after that.
And Ladies' Day as well, so there might be some bubbles and canapes, is that how they pronounce it?
Something along those lines. Finger food?
Cheese, finger food, yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. Outstanding.
All right. So then that brings us to Junior Round, and I guess the real highlight this week of Junior Round is that Sawtell, as they've done for the last couple of years and done it fantastically well, hosting an Indigenous Round down at Richo on Sunday.
Ideal.
So they, as they've done the last couple of years, they'll be playing Breakers in all 3 age groups. Breakers have got a second under 11s team, obviously, and so we'll also they'll be playing against Northern Beaches Blues. So it'll be great to get another club exposed to the whole Indigenous Round element. Troy Robbo's going to be down there, larger than life, Robbo.
Fantastic.
Dancing, singing, telling jokes.
Just standard Robbo, really.
Biggest challenge will be getting Robbo off the microphone. Don't worry about that.
That's a terrific day of footy. And Auskick there with all those clubs as well in the morning from 8:30. So that'll be really, really exciting. Yeah,
fantastic day, fantastic initiative. Great to celebrate the contribution that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people make to our game.
Absolutely.
We've got the AFL level. We've got the D's in Adelaide, I think it is, from memory, in Alice Springs to kick off Sir Doug Nichols' round. So it's great that we're on board as well with that, and certainly, we'd love to see more clubs get involved in future senior and junior, and we'd certainly be happy to support them if they want to go down that path.
Absolutely. Well done to the Sawtell Junior Saints.
Absolutely.
Speaking of exciting, mate, we did miss it last week.
Did.
Very exciting in the ranks of the umpires, and a very well known figure around AFL North Coast footy, Sean Staniforth, had the birth of their first child with Jess, so that's super exciting. So congratulations to Sean and Jess. Very exciting to have a beautiful daughter into the world, and we look forward to meeting her at some stage.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess the burning question now that we've announced it and it's going around the whole of the league is, will the birth of the first child actually have a calming influence on young Sean Staniforth? Will he become more mellow?
He's pretty mellow, isn't he?
Moving right on. But no, the word on the street though, I've got this on a good source.
Really?
Word on the street is that the world's most researched man when it comes to babies. He's been ringing up other people he knows who recently have had a baby and finding out everything they've done. What's the best cot? What's the best pram? What's the best car seat? And then going and getting the next one up on the quality line. So, absolutely.
He's an organised man.
Oh,
there's no doubt
driving
about it. Did he
people
win Bolt?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Don't believe so, but that's the word on the street. So
Outstanding. Well, congratulations, Jess and Sean. We look forward to meeting your beautiful baby at some time in the near future. Thanks for joining us, Mitch.
well played,
Did
Rose.
pretty well, mate.
Yeah, thanks
In the
everybody.
red and everything in the rose.
Yeah, well, dress up
Fantastic.
for the occasion.
Outstanding. Hope everyone has a great weekend and we'll see you at the footy.
Thanks, viewers. See you next week.
See ya.